Alright, well, we have another hole that we have to fill. This was in the original configuration, this was a gas filler hole. And this was on a 1-ton chassis. We took it off if you're new to the videos. And we built a whole new bottom and installed it on this truck here to make a toter and make a coach body. So anyway, we need to fill this hole. So what I've done now is I've ground this away about 1 inch past the hole, and this here is just duct tape. I go this way and then this way, you know, I crisscross it several layers, make it pretty stiff. And this gives the backing for the fiberglass matting. So I'll show you the steps on how to repair a hole in fiberglass, and the way I do it anyway. And this isn't a how-to or anything, it's just me filling the hole. Alright, the way I usually do this, I just take one of these, what they call chip brushes. They're just an inexpensive brush. And coat this, the whole thing. Then take some of this and just lay this right in there, like that. Try to soak up as much as you can. You don't really want to brush it, you want to just dab it. If you brush it, you've got to move it. Pretty well saturated. So then the next step, that there is matting. This here is cloth. This is going to add some strength to it in between the matting. And this is, if you notice, it's a little bit smaller than the matting that I put in there. And the reason for that is I want to fill this gap. I can wet that, saturate that cloth. In this instance, I'm not worried about the drips. I'm going to be refinishing the entire side here anyway. And we'll finish this off with another layer of matting. I figured right. We'll have enough liquid, enough fiberglass resin. To complete the job without anything left over or having enough to do it. And that's just you're better off having too much resin than not enough. You want to make sure that cloth is soaked. And there's none left, so we did good. I use the same cup, and so I use just small quantities, so I usually end up using the cup until it gets almost full, because all these little deposits I leave in there, and it just keeps filling the cup up. Like I say, I'm not worried about the drips. These will all sand off really easy. Just make them a little bit thinner. Alright. So at this point we just wait for that to harden, grind it off, and finish it up. Alright. I added another layer of cloth and then faced it with another layer of matting. So it's pretty thick. Well, it's the same thickness as the original body now. Alright. That's feathered out to where you can't feel any transition. There's just a slight depression in here, which is so I can fill that and make it all the same height. Next thing we got to do is mix up some filler, and we'll fill that. Alright, some filler mixed up. It always looks like you're using a lot of filler, but probably 85% of it will be sanded back off. Almost like doing a sculpture here. This will have to be done a couple times. say the majority of it will be taken back off. Alright, oh, we've got it filled with Bondo. Now we're going to take and sand this off. What I use for this, since it's a flat surface, is an air file. What I'm doing here, this is what's called a guide coat. This is just a inexpensive black paint. Give that just a few minutes to set up. Doesn't take long out here in the sun. And what that does is it will tell me where my low spots and my high spots are. I can kind of tell where they are, but a lot of times you can do this and it'll tell you real quick. This old air file has been through a good many paint jobs. This tells you here that I'm low. These are the areas that I'm low. A little bit here, a little bit in here. So this is where I will next put a little filler, and it'll let me know my next step, because it's flush right now all the way around. So I need to do a little bit more filler. As you can see, a lot of it is taken off, so we don't really use a lot of filler. It's just enough to make it smooth, and by the time we get done, you won't even know that that hole was there. Okay, so this is the end result. The second coat of Bondo, or body filler. It came out pretty good. We've just sprayed a quick coat of rattle can primer onto it, just temporarily, and just to seal it until we get the rest of the body work done on the side of the body. And one little spot that we still are low, there's a little tiny spot right there, which spot putty will take care of. That's a glazing putty that you use sometimes to little small imperfections or little dings or whatever that Bondo is not necessary for. So other than the gray paint, you wouldn't know that there was a 5-inch hole in the side of the body. All right. If you like our videos, give us a thumbs up. If you don't want to miss any of them, hit that subscribe button. If you're viewing this on another platform, and you can go to hit that YouTube button and go on YouTube, and then you'll see the subscribe button, and you can give us a thumbs up once you hit that YouTube platform. All right, we'll catch you later.